Hi everyone, I hope you all. This is CoinsKid. Just going to dive into Bitcoin once again. Thank you for support. Okay, big up the CoinsKid crew. So this guy, Will Clemente, he made this tweet today about the entity adjusted dormancy flow for Bitcoin. And as you can see on this particular chart, whenever it's really green, okay, that's always offered opportunity. Like for example, here in 2011, okay, we came down, we had, we spent quite a bit of time down there in this dormancy flow down here in the green, okay, and you can see it was opportunity. In this bear market here from 2013 into 14, just here you can see the green offered opportunity. In the previous bear market, just there, this green offered opportunity. Just here we got the corona dump last 2020 March, which we all remember well, obviously. There it was green again, opportunity. We had a small little touch there in the double bottom down there last year. When was that? July 2021, I believe, when everyone was getting ultra bearish. And look, opportunity. Now here, look at the colour that we've been in here since we've been sort of accumulating down here at the moment. Now, does it mean that we can't roll over, and come to that 1272 target I've shown you, in yesterday's video? Of course it doesn't. But if historically you look at Bitcoin, okay, the green zone here has always offered opportunity. And I've always said this to you, opportunity never feels like opportunity, does it? Now you can see historically, whenever we've gone green, we've gone orange, yellow, okay, and then we've started the new run, basically, a new impulse, okay. And you can see here we were green and we came up and then we sort of hovered around and we never retested where we was green again at the bottom, okay. And again there you start a new impulse in 2018 into 2019, and just there we've got the new impulse starting here, a big monster wave 3 push there. Here when we was green we started a new impulse as well. So does this sort of signify that the bottom's close, it's here or thereabouts, and right now this offers opportunity of a new impulse? Now where does that impulse go to? Okay, so this could kind of marry up with potentially we've got this big wave 1 push, this wave 2 correction, okay, and at that point the green would have been a fantastic buy zone, and right now you've seen that big wave 3. We've gone through this corrective wave here because it's not gone red. Do you see this? So it doesn't imply an impulse, it implies a correction. Do you understand that? Just like this went orange, yellow and green, sorry, that implied a correction. At no point other than the impulse being in full flow did it go red, and this is what we're looking for. Like I've said to you, we're missing this kind of here. If we just take a look, okay, wave 1 was red, wave 3 was red. Where's your wave 5 red? Okay, if we're looking at it like that, okay, that's what I'm trying to say to you. So this is why I do think that, I've said it so many times, that I think we are in a corrective phase of a bull run. I do potentially think that we have been in an actual corrective phase of a bull run, some kind of a regular running flat correction here since we peaked out last year. Okay, so in actual fact, you've been in just one big giant ABC correction, but it's all about finding the lows. Okay, so on-chain analysis is showing us that if anything, that it's gearing up for another run, another impulse. Okay, and we're getting this sort of entity adjusted dormancy flow from Will Clemente showing us this. So this is good. This is the sort of stuff you want to see if you're looking for a push, if you're looking for an impulse, if you're looking to get involved. You want to be buying green, because historically this has been a fantastic entry point for Bitcoin, isn't it? There's no bullshit, there's no hopium. It is what it is. Now I know a lot of people here think that this is an actual bear market, but you can see, okay, well, potentially we were at the bottom of the bear if it was a bear market. Do you understand what I'm saying? Potentially a large ABC corrective bear market. So anyway, let me dive into the price action and see what we can see, okay, for Bitcoin. So on the daily time frame here, you can see Bitcoin is caught in this parallel channel. Okay, you got this channel at the moment where you're sort of coming up and down. Potentially you bounced off support just there, and you're heading up towards this level of resistance once more. Okay, this possibility just there for Bitcoin. But what we do need to see to get this level up here, to get up to that target, okay, which is still conforming to this channel, is get back above these EMAs. So we need to see an explosive breakout, fall back to support, hold support. This could offer a fantastic long opportunity on that retest for you, because at that point you are breaking bullish, you're getting back above the EMAs, and then you're coming up. Because at the moment, what's happened here for Bitcoin, you are effectively in a downtrend on the daily time frame, because you've come down. Obviously you don't need to be a rocket scientist to see that, and right now if you turn these EMAs into resistance, then you're confirming this downtrend. Look, you came down here, you turn them into resistance, and you're coming down, you're constantly running into them. Okay, so at this point you're coiling up, you start to get back above, you came back for the retest and you lost them. Okay, so this could be deemed as some kind of little fake out at the moment for Bitcoin. Now obviously I'm really trying to find a low here for you, and I really hope that this is the low. Okay, but technical analysis is technical analysis. It's all about support and resistance. At the minute, what you've done here for Bitcoin, you've put in this high, okay, which is a local high, and what you've done, you've retraced to this low. You see this low here, like I said to you, it's an important low. Not this low, ignore that low. This is consolidation, okay? And a lot of people talking about this low here. Nothing to do about that low. It's this low, because if you come down and you start to close below that, I think your minimal target is that. That's the 1272 fib, which I've gone through with you. Okay, so it's all about support and resistance right now. To give the game away that you're coming down is if you keep turning these EMAs into resistance, you're coming down. Okay, because you create some kind of bearish continuation pattern there, a horizontal of the continuation of you're in, your trend, and then you lose support and you're going to come down. Okay, and it's at this point, if you start to come down, Bitcoin could begin to capitulate, and it will offer an amazing opportunity of this correction. Okay, in my opinion. Now, obviously, the thing that we all want to see here is break bullish, get back above the EMAs, fall back into them as support, and I would say, okay, well, you're going to be up here, and that's your next level of resistance, this trend line, because that was a resistance, that was a resistance, and that was a resistance. And it's all important thing here for Bitcoin. You break that resistance and backtest and turn the support, boom, you're out, and this is your low. Okay, and you built the foundation here, and you're actually creating a series of higher highs, and coming up here is another bullish statement from Bitcoin. So there's absolutely zero guarantees. Now, another thing that we can say here is the monthly time frame, and I don't see anyone else looking at the monthly. So the two scenarios here: turn the EMAs into resistance, coil up, you're going to come down. Okay, break above the EMAs, holding back test, I would say you're going to at least come up to that level there. Okay, and it's going to offer an amazing long opportunity. If you're consistently coiling up here and you turn these EMAs into resistance and failing to get through them, this could indeed offer a short opportunity down to there at the bare minimum. Okay, so what I'm going to do with you, we're going to keep an eye on the monthly time frame here from now until the end of the month, because the monthly is going to get a game away, and I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about. I don't see anyone talking about the monthly. Okay, it's the most important time frame. So the daily, you are currently in a downtrend. Okay, and you've got the EMAs coming down. You need to get back above to break bullish. Okay, so on the daily, you're actually in a downtrend, which is not a good thing. You don't want to see it, because look, you come down a downtrend, resistance, 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 confirming that you're coming down basically. Okay, so right now we're under the EMAs, not a good thing on the daily. Like I said to you, back above them, holding the support, that's amazing, but we've lost the support of the EMAs, so we need to get back above. Okay, so keep that on your radar. So right now, let's take a look at the monthly time frame for Bitcoin. So looking at Bitcoin on the monthly right now, it's quite a negative thing at the moment. We are creating this bearish engulfing candle here at the moment. Okay, so we do need to see the pump above. We do need to get back above and start to close above that, and invalidate this bearish engulfing candle, because if we do create this kind of candle this month, okay, we're going to sort of continue with this trend coming down. And you can see if we do start to close below this yellow line, most importantly, this is going to give the game away here for Bitcoin, whether or not we're going to have a level of capitulation of this correction. And at this point, if we do start to close below this yellow line, which is currently at 38830, then I would imagine your minimal target is down here. Okay, and you could start to fall through that 1272 that I'm giving you. You might not necessarily see a bounce, and you might start to see a bit of capitulation here for Bitcoin, pretty much like we did in March last year. If we take a look at this, I say last year, I mean in 2020, sorry, historically, whenever you lose the 20, you come down to the 55 and hold it as support. I mean, here in this Corona dump, okay, I was looking at all this, and we came down. Look at putting some bids down there on that 55. Okay, but don't forget that this particular correction here was fueled by the corona and the uncertainty and fear and doubt and everything in the world, but it offered opportunity, because immediately after it, boom, you was gone ski. Okay, for Bitcoin, and you actually broke bullish, and there's your impulsive move. Okay, there's that impulsive move, and right now we've not necessarily had a big fifth wave impulsive move, which is what we're looking for. So it's all about finding a low, isn't it? Okay, so there is a possibility here for Bitcoin. I've gone through this with you, that this is some kind of running flat correction, and right now we're holding these lows, which would validate this, because you've put in a higher B wave here. So this is some kind of running flat at the moment, like this. Okay, A, B, C, which is fantastic, but there is something called an irregular or expanded correction, which looks a bit like this. Let me show you. It's called an A wave down, a B wave high, and then a C leg down. So the B breaks the formation of the A wave down, and the C leg breaks the low of the A wave. That's called an expanded or regular flat correction, basically. Okay, so that is equally a possibility right here if we start to lose support here. And one thing that could give the game away, that we're coming down to the 55, and we will cascade through that 1272, which is the white line just there. Okay, is the fact that we close below the 55, because historically whenever we close, we come down. It's never not done it. Okay, so let's keep an eye on this monthly close is really, really important here for Bitcoin. Close below 38829. I do apologize about noise, we've got building going on the park here, but if we close below 38829, then you're coming down to the 55, my friend, okay? And it will offer an amazing opportunity because, like I've always said to you, the greater you retrace, the greater the impulsive pace. So let's say, as a thought experiment right now, you know, that we do come down to this 55. You know, this is some kind of descending triangle just there, some kind of mini descending triangle as well. But you've got your level of resistance just there, and we've got this level of support right now. And you can see we're getting this price compression really close to the apex of this small little descending triangle, okay? Now, if we start to close below the support of 20 EMA on the monthly and equally below this support just there, then you're going to be in a technical target of a descending triangle, okay? And I can show you straight off the bat that technical target is from there to there, and you could say, okay, well, we're going to lose support at that point. You know, we start to close below that, boom, you can see how you're on the 55 through the technical target of a descending triangle. Obviously, equally, technical targets of descending triangles can break to the upside. So this resistance right now here, this level of resistance that we're sort of running into, if we can close outside of that, that's bullish. Do you understand that? We close below this support here, equally the monthly 20 EMA, that's bearish, and you're going to come down. That's actually ultra bearish. Now, does it mean a bear market? Potentially no, because like I've said to you, this is some kind of irregular, expanded, flat ABC correction, missing that impulse wave, which I've shown you on the chart there earlier in the video from Will Clemente. So the bottom is here. It's very, very close, okay? And I'm trying to find it for you, and I'm trying to give you the best opportunity I absolutely can. So like I said to you, the whole way down here from this top, I said to you, if you come down and you start closing below the monthly 20 EMA, your technical target is a 55. Now, currently the technical target of 55 is 24563. So that would be an amazing entry point, okay? But you're going to fall through the 1272. You're going to fall through these lows last year, which in my opinion is not a easy thing to do. So is this sort of bear market hopium? Is this hopium of a larger correction and anticipation of 55? You know, it's a possible scenario. I wish I could conclusively say to you it's 100% going to happen. I do think that if you close below the monthly 20 here, we have to adhere to what it's done before, and it would be a target. You're not doing it yet. You're compressing potentially in this little apex here. Some kind of decision, some kind of break is coming here for Bitcoin. Or is it a case of what you've done, you've just come down to the 20, holding support, and you're going to continue? Because equally, there is other patterns at play here, okay? That's a bearish pattern that I've shown you just there. But equally, you've got a whopping ascending triangle, which essentially what you've done, you've come down to support, you've got resistance, you've come down to support again. So like I said to you, it's the all important thing here is what this candle does. If this continues to sort of, you know, come to fruition like this, a bearish engulfing candle, then yeah, you're going to lose support here at this trend line. You know, there's so much at play here, isn't there? But you're getting really close to the apex here of this potential descending triangle, which if you lose support, you're going to come down, break resistance, you're going to come up, and it's all about the closes outside or below that support and resistance right there for Bitcoin. So I hope you understand that update, okay? No one's got a crystal ball. No one can say with certainty that Bitcoin's going to do this, and no one can say with certainty that Bitcoin's going to do that until you close below support or break resistance. And I've taught you that in the space, okay? And the EMA is the most important thing that gives the game away. Anyway, that's basically Bitcoin. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay tuned. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.